That's right. Your eyes don't deceive you. CM Punk is making his official AEW return since the brawl out from All Out, and he's going to be making his return on the June 17th AEW's Collision debut show. So if you got nothing else better to do that Saturday night, well, might as well go check out Collision that night. Um, I'm curious to see how they're gonna bring Punk back. You know what I mean? Like, are they gonna bring him back as a babyface or as a heel? Because he was getting mixed reaction from what I heard from the crowd. And another thing I'm gonna go ahead and say here: hopefully Punk doesn't get injured again. You know, we don't want to see another injury happen. You know, it's like every time Punk comes back, he gets injured, comes back, gets injured. So hopefully this time he's a good to go. Overall, I thought tonight's Dynamite, with this being the first Dynamite featuring Double or Nothing, y'all gonna hate me for this. I thought this was a mess show for the most part. Nothing really felt special outside of like the announcement. To be quite honest with you, like, oh, and the Don Callis segment, which we might as well just go ahead and get into. Don Callis and Konosuke Konechika KT, man, they got some mega heat here, dude. Freaking Don was putting KT over here, talking how he's better than Kenny Omega, better than Bret Hart, even though Bret Hart would run circles around this dude, better than Okada. I was like, dang, dude, they're really going hard here. Speaking of the Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, well, the interviewer asked Hangman, like, yo, you're here, Matt's here, Nick here. Where's Kenny at? You know, we heard Kenny flew out of the country. Like, what's going on? Is he all right? Is he in Canada? Where's he at? Hangman was like, well, he flew out the country, but he sure as hell ain't in Canada. And spoiler alert for those who don't know what Hangman's referring to. Kenny's in New Japan right now. Like, he's in Japan. So, Blackpool Combat Club took on Lucha Bros and Bandito. This match was all right, but the BCC won here. They're clearly, I don't even say clearly. It's clear as day. The BCC is the most dominant group right now, probably in AEW right now. So they had to win here, and Willa Yuta winning again with that seatbelt check too, like he did at Double or Nothing. The Elite. Oh no, we already talked about the Elite. I don't want to talk about them. The Bullet Club Gold. Excuse me. There we go. They did an interview. They called out FTR, took shots at Ricky Starks. FTR came out. They attacked FTR. And then Ricky Starks came out. Ricky's like, Jay White, you and me next week. You punk son of a gun. No friends. None of your little boy toy helping you out. You and me just one-on-one. And it was announced by Tony Khan later on in the night. It will be those two one-on-one, and all parties banned from ringside. They might have a New Japan talent show up, though, to start the build-up for New Japan and AEW's Forbidden Door, because that shows the next pay-per-view in a couple of weeks. Big Bill, Trent Beretta, Swerve Strickland. Solid match. It's all right. Swerve Strickland won, rightfully so. I mean, obviously, clearly they're setting up. Well, not even clearly. They announced it later on in the show as well for next week. Swerve Strickland and Orange Cassidy are going at it for the International Championship. So don't be surprised, Orange Cassidy diehards, if Swerve Strickland is the one to defeat the one known as Orange Cassidy. But Orange Cassidy, he did have help tonight with Darby Allin taking on the Gates of Agony. For a second, I thought Gates of Agony were going to win here because, good God, man, they freaking beat the hell out of Darby and Orange Cassidy in this match. This was, for the most part, a one-sided beatdown until, like, the later parts of the match where Darby and Orange Cassidy somehow were to pull out that little babyface comeback and, of course, get the win. Chris Statlander, this was her first title defense since winning the title, took on Nyla Rose. This match was, I ain't going to lie, this match was kind of meh. I don't want to say predictable, but I mean, it was predictable, but nonetheless, Chris Statlander. Actually, no, Tal Valkyrie was backstage, and clearly she was not happy. And honestly, I would feel the same way. I mean, yeah, I get two opportunities at the belt, I lose, and you get one opportunity. You come back, and you don't even really have to fight for an opportunity. You just come back, get a match, and win. Like, nah. And then Tal Valkyrie could use the rule that, you know, Jay Cargill wasn't even fully 100%. You know what I mean? But so I don't blame her for getting mad and attacking Chris when that time comes. Jericho and Saraya, Adam Cole, and Britt Baker. This match was meh for me. I think this is the end. This has to be the end. I mean, Adam Cole and Britt won. There's no way this feud continues after, because Cole won. No, Roderick beat Jericho on Dynamite, and then they fought at Double or Nothing. Cole beat him there. So Cole and Britt, nah, it's over right here. This has got to be the end. They got to move on. They really got to move on because they just got to. I hope y'all enjoyed my AEW Dynamite review for the May 31st edition. It's been the Kid DC Wrestling. So